Don't Breathe 2 is the sequel to the first movie that came out in 2016. Stephen Lang reprises his role as the blind man, but in this movie, he is the main character this time. So technically, in this movie, you're supposed to feel bad for him, even though he did the stuff that he did in the first movie. So it's a very kind of confusing movie when you think about it, but when you watch it, it was actually entertaining. As you guys can hear, I'm still trying to recover from a cold, but I went to the movies anyway. Don't worry, I have my face mask on. Because I really wanted to see this movie so bad, and wanted to know what they do with it. And basically what this movie is, now in this movie, he has a daughter. And the daughter's at least like 12 or 13 years old. And the daughter's taking care of him, and basically because he's blind. But what ends up happening is these three burglars end up breaking into this house, and they end up wanting to kidnap the little girl and kill the blind man. And that's pretty much all you could say, because there's kind of like a really weird, bizarre twist to this movie. I will say, though, I actually kind of enjoyed it for what it was. Because I honestly thought, when I first heard that they were going to do the sequel, I honestly thought that, Jane Levy was going to come back and, like, maybe get revenge on the blind man, or, like, kick his ass or something. That's what I thought she would do, since she survived the first movie. But she's not in it at all. They don't really talk about events in the first movie, so technically, I guess in a sort of a way, you don't have to see the first one to see this. What I really like about the first movie is it was like a very great, well done home invasion suspense horror movie. Had to do with the three burglars wanting to break into his house to steal all this money. And he's like, well, not really traps, but the blind guy's like beating them, even though he can't see, and he's very good at it. And that's what I like about these movies. I like these kind of movies, and you don't get them anymore. Suspenseful thrillers like this. The second one, I will say though, for a movie like this, surprisingly, it had a lot of gore in there. Lots of gore, believe it or not, for a movie like this. I mean, it wasn't like, like the Saw movies, or it wasn't like the movie The Collector, or The Collection. I mean, in a sort of way it was, but there was no traps in there, But I did like the second one for what it was. And, when I think of the first one, it was kind of like similar to the movie that Wes Craven did, The People Under the Stairs, which is another great movie if you guys have not seen that one. But yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give Don't Breathe 2 8.5. And maybe out of 5 stars, I give it 5.5. Not fully 5 stars, but maybe 5.5. But, I'll definitely still get it when it comes out to DVD and Blu-ray, or 4K. If it comes, I don't know if it'll come out to 4K, but I'm pretty sure it'll come out to Blu-ray. But, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if my voice sounds weird in this video tonight. Like I said, I'm still recovering from a cold I've had since Thursday. It is now Sunday, so hopefully I feel better really soon. So, thank you guys so much.